Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a stuffing envelope video for our savings. I do have everything in this cute little binder. If you look at my first video, I did link where I got it. It was about $11 and some change on Amazon. It is early in the morning. My family is asleep, so I'm going to try and be quiet. And you probably are going to hear one or two people snoring in the background. So as you guys know, I do have these envelopes that came with it. I do have one that is a personal one that I am going to put to the side. But ones that I have that I will share is vacation funds. I have one for each of my children. And I have a date nights, a debt, cars, house, Christmas, and family fun money. These envelopes do come with the kit, and I'm going to pull out the money that I made. I actually made a lot more money than this. I made close to $3,000, but we put that in the big savings, and I pulled 400, or had my husband pull 400. However, he did take a 20 out of here yesterday, so I'm pretty sure I have 380. So I do have one more item to sell. I have another PlayStation 5 that I am trying to sell to make a little bit of profit. That's the last item I have, in stock right now. So hopefully I will get that sold today and make a little bit of profit. But on my personal one that I choose not to share right now, because I just don't want to jinx myself, I'm only putting $5 in there, and I am going to put this to the side. So this is going to be out of order. I am going to put $20 in my son's, and the reason why I have one for each kid. This is for school clothes, if they need tennis shoes, birthday, just basically anything. I do like to have one for each of the kids, but most importantly, this is going to be like for school stuff. They always need uniforms. My kids wear uniforms, and they don't, if I get them shirts made from this place, they don't have to wear the collared shirts, and those shirts are very expensive. I wish I could learn how to make my own shirts, but yeah. Got little Frankie in here too. He's going to get a $20 bill. So if you guys do not know and you are new to the channel, first of all, I have a stuffy nose, so excuse me. Secondly, I am a stay-at-home mom. We do live off of one income. However, I do side gigs, and I call them side hustles. Don't take the wrong idea. But basically anything from babysitting to selling stuff, just anything to make a buck. I make a lot of things. I sell them. This income is just basically profit that I made from selling from the last video. So there's weeks that I make $0. There's weeks that I can make 100. There's weeks that I can make a lot, so it just depends. This is my oldest son, Justice. He is graduating. I plan on making him like a lei with money on it. So that's why he has so much. Plus, he's turning 18 years old, and his birthday is June the 3rd. So he has a little more than his brothers. I just started over, as you can see, on 4/27 with this cash envelope. Video purposes, I had a lot more in here. We put him in the bank, and we used up what we needed to use up, or what we used up. So, here's date night. So I started over for video purposes because I had a lot of notes and personal things on the index card. So I have a date night. That's basically just me and my husband. If we want to run out, go places. My husband tends to, or we tend to like charge a credit card, and I just don't like doing that. We don't like to be in credit card debt, because what if we can't pay the credit card, So I do have a debt one that I'm putting $5 in. I already have $5 in there. This is just in case an emergency happens. Even though we have emergency funds, this really, I should put it as grocery money, but I tend to use my Walmart credit card, Capital One for groceries because I earn incentives on it. So this is just like an extra debt thing. I also have cars. All three of our cars are paid off. However, they need maintenance. They need, oil changes, things like that. I'm slowly starting to save for that because that's something that we would go charge on our card. An unexpected cost, things like that. So we are going to be preventing from charging. We are new homeowners, and so I did start a house one. I am only putting $5 in it just because the amount of money that I have here. This all should be pretty much correct as far as the cash that I had my husband take out. But once I do sell a couple, well, for sure that one item, and then I'm taking a break this weekend. So, like I said, I don't think I'll add any more in here this week. I do have a Christmas fund. I do have 4 children. We are a family of 6. I start saving now. The older that my kids get, the more expensive their gifts are. I am going to put 40 bucks in here this time, which I'm going to try and put $40 every time. Like I said, my money is not consistent since we do live off of one income. My husband's income pays the bills, and then mine, whatever we have left over, whatever he has left over, things like that, we tend to put in here. So I do have a family fund. A lot of the times we use this kind of stuff for vacation. Since we do have a vacation coming up, we're going to Florida, I will probably pull from this. If I don't, I'm still going to keep on, I still am going to keep on, I'm going to have to move some stuff around here because I'm going to need to make some change because my husband didn't get the right amount of cash. Here, let's see here. Actually, I'm going to pull from Justices because he has so 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and I'm going to put 100 in Justices. So just basically got change. Sorry, I know you guys can hear my husband. I know it, he's loud. Okay, so where are we at? So we're going to put 40. So that'd be, did I accidentally get too much? Wait, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. No, I didn't. Okay. We are going to pull 40 for family fun. So now I have 100 bucks in here. Like I said, this may be used for vacation. I do have a vacation. We actually have more than one vacation coming up. We are going to Florida this summer, and then we may do something in July without the kids, and then for sure we're going to Vegas in September. My thought process is this is for September's vacation. However, we may use it for Florida. So I have 180 because I am trying to save. We did put a lot of money in the bank account for the vacation. This is just like money that I like to have on hand when we stop and souvenirs, things like that. I have on here 180, so I'm going to see if I have that right amount. That's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80. I would have had 200 in here, but my husband jacked a 20 from me, so that's why it's marked off. So I wonder if the snoring is like ASMR for people or if it's just really annoying. So here is the vacation fund. And so what I do is, since I've already marked everything, I'm going to start putting stuff back in. And once this starts getting, I usually leave this on my desk, but once it starts getting filled up, I do put this in the safe because we are talking about cash. And these, I mean, as you can see, there's a lot of ones in here, so I do need to change it out. But as you can see, what is on here, they do start getting really thick, and a lot of people, what they do is transfer to the bank, and when it hits about $1,000, if we get it to $1,000, we do take it and put it in the bank. If you guys don't know, we have several savings accounts, so we will transfer it to the savings account if need be. Usually, like I said, some people will use this as grocery money, things like that. This is just what works for our family and what we choose. Everyone's going to be different. Everyone's not going to have as many kids as I have. Your priority may not be vacations. We live for vacations. That's what keeps my marriage happy. That's what keeps my kids happy. That's what keeps me happy. As a child, my fondest memories growing up was always being on vacation, and I want my kids to remember that. You know, sadly, you know, tomorrow is not promised, and memories to me is vacation and parks, and you could always do it on a budget, but I don't know, my family, I've grown up that way. As you guys, if you guys don't know, if you're new to the channel, my father just passed away, and what I remember and what I think about the most is all our trips, and he used to take me to Disney, and you know, that's why I try and do all that stuff for my children. You know, just for memories. Tomorrow's not promised. And so, you know, so many people ask me, how do you go on vacation on one income? It's stuff like this. I do stuff like this, and I don't spend my money on unnecessary things. What I mean by unnecessary things, like I used to be that parent that would go fill up the stockings for Christmas, stocking stuffers, and spend like $40 a kid for Dollar Tree junk, candy junk. I don't do that anymore. I used to do the Easter baskets, even if they were grown, for all that junk that they're just going to throw away. Now this year I just did eggs, and that was like their Easter basket. I put some of the eggs, I put money in it. And then just candy. So, I mean, I don't spend on, I know so many parents out there, and it's just what you choose to do, but I just don't spend unnecessary stuff. My kids don't have 50 pairs of shoes. I don't have 50 pairs of shoes. When my kids outgrow sneakers, I usually like to have one extra pair a size up at the house. Unfortunately, it hasn't worked. It's hard to keep up with the older boys. Frankie, I always have the next size up. The older boys, I do have a child that can get hand-me-downs, and then the oldest, I mean, they're just growing like weeds. It's hard to keep up. But, yeah, I just don't buy unnecessary stuff. I do not go get my nails done. I'd rather go on vacation. In my head, I'm thinking, I asked one lady, and she said she spends $100 a week on her nails. She gets them done every single week. Then she gets her eyelashes done. I think she said every 2 weeks, or it may have been flip-flop. The nails 2 weeks, eyelashes a week. I don't know. But basically, that's already $160. And then a week or whatever. And then her hair done, she gets it once a month. She gets, so, and her hair is $300. So if you add that up, that's a month. Ladies, it's great to feel beautiful. It's great to do stuff like that once in a blue moon. Me personally, I'd rather take that money and go on vacation and go get a box of dye at Dollar Tree or Walmart and dye my roots myself. I'd rather once in a blue moon go get my nails done or paint them myself. Honestly, since I'm at home all the time, I do, I don't have them done anyways. So it's just where I or we choose to spend our money. It's just on stuff like that. Like, I can make a video later on. You guys comment down below, but there's several things that we do and how we live on one income. It's just, my husband is a banker in the banking industry, which he has been for close to 15 years. And I have been a single mom before him. So I do have some tips and tricks and, things like that. So, but my kids have a very happy life. And even though they don't have, I see some of these parents buy their kids, like, they have like 10 pairs of sneakers and they look brand new. I'll be the person come in and snatch them and buy them from you because I'm like, they're brand new. Your kid wore them once before their foot outgrew them. That's already, if you look at it, that's $100 pair of sneakers. You spent $1,000 on sneakers that they wore like a couple times. Like, my mentality is, my kids get one pair of sneakers, they outwear them. Once they wear them and get good use out of it, they take my $100 and get real good use out of it. Then they get another pair. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sadly, I'm out of money. So, all right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, sorry about the husband snoring. You know. If you don't know, wish me luck, because my husband's a snorer. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Bye.